really connect with the ground or the earth, and that can really strongly support the spine. So get a sense of that in the body, of a stability and connection to the ground beneath, and feel the spine stack and lengthen and create space between each vertebrae as we stand on that solid foundation. And then gently draw the crown of the head towards the sky. And we'll start with observing our breath, so breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. 2 more rounds like that. Breath in and breath out. Again, breath in and breath out. And let's take our arms out to the side in a T. And as we breathe in, gently bring the heart forward, drawing the shoulder blades onto the back, expanding. And as we breathe out, bringing the hands together, rounding the back and contracting in. And then inhale, slowly open, gently bring the heart forward. Exhale, rounding the back, bringing the hands together, gazing at the navel. We'll go through 3 more times like that, moving slow with your breath, but feeling that openness of the heart space. And then the exhale, drawing inward and bringing that in. 2 more times. Breath in, breath out. And again, breath in. And breath out. Coming back to our standing, hands out to the side. We'll take our right arm under our left, and you can give yourself a gentle hug to start. Let's go with the hug, and you can like move back and forth a little, this little movement in the spine. Open the arms out to the side. And this time taking left arm under right, gentle hug, and just a little rock back and forth. And releasing the hands to the side. Rooting down through the feet again. Inhale, we'll reach our arms up, full of breath, gaze up between the hands, and exhale, release the hands to the side. 2 more times like that. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. 1 more time. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. We'll take a half sun salutation here. So rooting down through the feet. Inhale, arms overhead, breath in. And exhale, hinging at the hips, coming forward with the heart, coming into our forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, come partway up. And exhale, fold forward. Press into the feet. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands to the side. 2 more times, half sun salutation. Press into your feet. Inhale, arms up, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Touch the earth. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, come partway up. Exhale, fold, press into the feet. Inhale, come to standing. Exhale, release hands to the side. 1 more time. Inhale, arms up. Nice, gentle sun salutations. Exhale, fold, touch the earth. You can bend your knees if you'd like. Inhale, spine lengthens. Exhale, fold, press into the feet. Inhale, come to standing. Exhale, release hands to the side. Let's take our feet wide, wider than our mats, toes pointing towards the front and a deep bend in the knees. We'll make really soft fists with the hands. And we're just gonna take a gentle movement back and forth. So kind of rocking from one side to another. Side to side, feet are stable and staying still. We're kind of twisting side to side. You can then bring one fist to the lower back area, to the kidneys, the adrenal glands, just giving a gentle tap here. And then if you'd like to lift one heel off the earth as you do this, you can bring one up. So we're basically stimulating the adrenals and the kidneys and the liver region, releasing toxins. We'll take this a little bit more. If you'd like to bring those gentle fists up towards the front into the lymph system, up by the chest, you can do that. Just nice gentle taps. We're not beating ourselves up here. And then you can begin to let that slow, keeping those feet on the earth. And slow, closing the eyes as you come to a stop. And take 2 breaths here, just noticing sensation in the body. Let's step our feet back together and inhale, arms overhead again. Reach arms up. Exhale, hands to the side. We'll take our left foot over our right foot. Inhale the arms up and grab the left wrist with the right hand, and we'll side bend here. And then grab the right wrist and bend the opposite direction. Unwind the feet, unwind the arms. Inhale, arms overhead, full breath. Exhale, hands to the side. And we'll take second side, placing the right foot over the left. Inhale up and reach for the right hand with the left. And side bend over to the left. And then switch and side bend over to the right. And release the feet, release the hands. Inhale up, arms one more time. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, gaze forward. And this time as we exhale, we're gonna come down to our hands and knees. We're coming into a tabletop position. Spread through the hands, spread through the knees. We'll move through 3 rounds of cat-cow. So on an inhale, press into the hands and lengthen through the spine. Gaze up between the eyes. Exhale, round the back, contract as we gaze at our belly. 2 more times with your breath. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, round through the spine. 1 more time. Inhale, bringing the heart through. Gaze up. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, back to tabletop, rolling the toes underneath and lifting into a downward facing dog. Spread through the hands, spread through the toes, lengthen through the spine. And take 3 breaths here. You can move your body as it may need to wake up here. 1 heel can come to the earth, followed by the other. And after your 3rd breath, coming back down onto the hands and knees. And we'll take 1 arm out to the side and thread it through. So we're coming into a twist in the upper back. And inhale back to center. Second side, taking 1 arm out to the side, thread it through the right armpit and come into an upper back twist. Inhale back to center. Rolling the toes under to downward facing dog. Spreading through the hands, spreading through the toes. And exhale, coming back down onto hands and knees. Can shake the hips back and forth. And we'll take one more downward facing dog and then move into pigeon poses. So rolling the toes under, lift, pressing into the hands and lifting into our downward dog. I'll move to the side so it's easier to see. Lift into our downward dog. On an inhale, lift the right leg. Bend that right knee. Straighten the right knee, and we're gonna bring it in through and place it into a pigeon pose. Can you see that okay? It's hard for me to tell if you can see this. So from our pigeon, we'll inhale, lengthen through the spine, exhale, folding forward. We'll hold pigeon pose for 3 breaths. And then inhale, coming back to our tabletop. Spreading through hands, spreading through feet. Rolling the toes under, lifting into downward facing dog. And we'll take second side. So lifting the left leg high. Bending that left knee. And then straightening that left leg, drawing that knee through the body and placing it down on the earth for pigeon pose, second side. Coming up high on the fingers, lengthen through the spine. And then exhale, coming down onto the earth. Taking 3 breaths in our pigeon pose. Inhale, coming on up. And taking that knee back, so we're back in our tabletop position. Spreading through the hands, rolling the toes under. Let's come into downward dog one more time. So lifting on up, spread through hands, spread through toes. We'll take 3 breaths here, lengthening through the hamstrings. And exhaling, coming back down onto hands and knees, taking the knees wide, and we'll come into a wide-legged child's pose. So knees about the width of the mat, sitting back on the heels, and bringing the forehead to the ground. Or you can stack your fists and allow the head to rest on your fists. Let's take 5 deep breaths here. So breathe in through the nose, and then you can exhale out the mouth. 4 more long breaths here. And we'll walk the hands back up. We're gonna take both legs out to the side. So they're just kind of like draped over one another, sitting on our left hip, legs out to the side. We're gonna walk our hands over to the right and gaze over the right shoulder. I've heard this called Mermaid Pose before. So imagine yourself kind of just like draping your legs over the rock and looking off in the opposite direction. Nice lengthening and twist of the spine. And then we can walk our hands back to the center. Take 1 breath in our tabletop position. And switch sides. Drape the legs over to the opposite side. Sit up nice and tall through the spine. And then walk the hands over, gazing over the left shoulder. And inhale, walking the hands back to center. Coming up onto our tabletop, knees wide. We'll come back into child's pose, walk the hands forward, and then we'll take our hands over to the right, placing the left hand on top of the right for a nice side stretch. And then walking the hands back to center and over to the left, placing the right hand on top of the left, side stretch. And walking the hands back to center, palm the mat as we come back up to our tabletop. We're gonna roll our toes under and come up onto our knees. So we're sitting back on our heels onto our knees. And we're gonna move into Camel Pose 3 times. Move this a little bit so you can see. So all 10 toes are rolled underneath. On an inhale, we'll lift our right arm by right ear. Reach back for that right heel. Lifting our left arm up by left ear. Reach back for that left heel. And press the heart forward, strong through the legs. We'll hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale. And come on down. 1 breath in child's pose. And inhale, come back up. We're gonna do 3 rounds of these. So rolling the toes under. This time, let's take left arm up by left ear. Reach back for the heel. Right arm by right ear. Reach back for the heel. Open through the heart space. 3, 2, 1. And exhale. Coming back down, a couple breaths, child's pose. And 1 more time, coming through our table, roll the toes under. Right arm up by right ear, reach back. Left arm up by left ear, reach back. Heart moves forward. 3, 2, 1, and exhale. 3 breaths in child's pose. Let's come all the way down onto our bellies. And we'll bring our right arm in front of us. So it's parallel to the mat. You can see that. And we're gonna bring our left foot up and reach back for our left foot with our left hand. See that? So we're gonna press into that right arm and lengthen through that back leg. So we're in a slight back bend, spine is extended. We'll hold this for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release the leg, release the hand, and take a full breath, resting the forehead on the arms. Deep breath in to the back body, and deep breath out through the back body. Choya, no, we're not playing with the stick. And then we'll take second side. My dog is trying to get me to play with the stick with her. Okay. Reaching back for our right leg with right arm, pressing into the left arm, extending into a mini back bend here, lengthening through the spine. We'll hold this for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release the leg, stack the arms, and take 3 breaths, breathing into the back body. And this time we're gonna take both legs. So you can bend both legs, reach back for one ankle, reach back for the other ankle. Gaze at the ground to start. Activate both legs and feet. And then on an inhale, lifting the heart and the quadriceps off the earth. Really engage the core and feel lengthening through the spine as we lift a little higher for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release, stack the hands, 3 breaths. Really enjoy 3 breaths. We're gonna do 1 more of those. So take your rest now. You can let out audible exhales if you'd like. Okay, and 1 more of these. Ready? So let's bend our knees, reach back for each of the ankles. Gaze is down at the earth to start. And as you're ready, inhale, lengthen through the spine, lift the quadriceps off the earth. Lift the shoulders back. Have a gentle smile. 3, 2, 1, and release back to the earth. We'll take 5 breaths here. So really enjoy some breaths here. Slowly, we're gonna walk the hands back up. We'll come to our tabletop again. Tabletop position, and from here, we're gonna move into a frog pose. So this is a pretty intense hip opener. So you wanna take your time moving into it. And you're gonna take your knees really wide, and your knees are gonna be in line with your ankles. So you can look back at that, spreading the hips pretty wide. Shoulders are over the wrists to start. For some of you, this might be enough for right now, if it's really getting into the groin and that area. You may want to walk down onto your forearms, and you may slowly come closer to the ground. So just don't take it over your edge. Ease off of this before your edge. We're gonna stay here for 10 breaths. So take your time with this. And as you're ready, really take your time coming out of this. So you can take it really slow. You can bring the feet back together, walk your hands in. And we'll come back to our tabletop and take 1 more downward facing dog. So rolling the toes under, lifting the hips up, standing into downward dog. And exhale, coming back to hands and knees. 1 more core strengthener and spine lengthener. We'll take our left arm out to the side, right foot, all 5 toes on the earth, so extending long. And then if you'd like, drawing that right leg off the earth for 3, 2, 1. Releasing hand and knee to the earth, full breath, child's pose. Coming back to our tabletop. Second side, extend right arm out. Left foot, all 5 toes on the earth. Staying here or lifting that back leg for 3, 2, 1. Release hand and knee. Full breath, child's pose. And inhale, come back to table. Sitting over on our side. Swinging our feet forward. And we'll come down onto our backs, 1 vertebrae at a time. So taking a couple of breaths here. Let's draw our elbows in towards our side, pressing into the backs of the arms, feet are hip width apart. Inhale, lift your quadriceps towards the sky. So we're coming into a bridge pose. Exhale, release to the earth. We're gonna do this 4 more times with your breath. Inhale, come up. Lift towards the sky for bridge. Exhale, around through the spine. Lower back comes down last. Continue to move with your breath. Inhale and lift up into bridge. Exhale, round through the spine, release back to the earth. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Press into the backs of the arms. Exhale, come back down. And 1 more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, coming back down to the earth. Inhale the arms overhead. And exhale, bring them back down to the sides. Inhale the arms out to the side like cactus arms. Heel toe the feet out just a little bit. And then on an inhale, knees come over to the right. Exhale back to center. Inhale, knees over to the left. So we're windshield wipering our knees back and forth, bring them back to center. 2 more times each side. Inhale to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, center. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. Soles of the feet together, knees out to the side. And reach arms overhead. So our soles of our feet are together, knees are out to the side. We're stretching our arms long overhead. And exhale, bring the hands back down to the side, knees up towards the sky, feet pressed into the earth. We'll take a reclined pigeon pose, so bringing our right ankle over left knee. Inhale that right knee into the body. Taking a couple breaths here. Exhale, release to the earth. Both feet on the earth. Let's take second side, left ankle over the right knee. And then inhale the right knee in towards the body, interlacing back behind the thigh. And placing the feet back on the earth. Let's inhale and lift our hips off the earth just a little bit. We're going to take our hands and place them underneath our lower back, palms facing the earth. So we're resting our lower back on our hands. And then on an inhale, reaching both feet up towards the sky, the soles of the feet. So we're taking an inversion here, feet going up towards the sky. We'll be here for about 10 breaths. Lower back is supported. And if you'd like to open the legs, extend and stretch through the inner seam of the legs. Bring the soles of the feet back together. Doing that 2 more times. So expanding through the legs. drawing them back together. And one more time. Drawing them back in. Bringing soles of the feet to the earth. Stretching the legs long. Inhaling, arms overhead, stretching through the feet, stretching through the arms. Extending, full breath. And then exhale, releasing the arms to the side. And we'll move into our final relaxation pose. So if there's anything else that your body is needing at this time, feel free to take that. And then we'll move into 5 minutes of quiet Shavasana. So if you're in a comfortable place, do whatever you need to feel as comfortable as possible. You can put on a blanket, something over your eyes. And allow yourself to feel really heavy on the earth. Allow yourself to be held by the earth. Keep the eyes closed. Allow the back body to feel heavy on the earth. And the backs of the legs to feel heavy on the earth. Notice the breath rising and falling in the body. Feel a bright warmth around the heart space. We did a lot of heart openers in this practice. And go ahead and place your hands on your heart. Feel that sense of safety, bonding, and connection as we place our hands here. And this gesture alone can be extremely soothing to the nervous system. Begin to breathe slowly in through the nose, directing your breath here to this heart space. And imagine with each breath that you are lighting up your heart with a warm, bright light. Notice how this feels in your body. As you continue to lie here and breathe, bring your mind to a moment where you felt completely loved and safe. It can be a time shared with another person, a pet. It could be a kind gesture or word that made you feel completely loved and safe. Notice how your heart feels, and let that feeling travel through your whole body. As you hold on to that feeling, as you breathe in, say the words, "I am love," to yourself. And as you breathe out, you can say the words to yourself, "I give love." So we breathe in, "I am love." Breathe out, "I give love." I am love. give love. As you continue with these words, imagine the warmth and light in your heart connecting you to others in the world. I am love. I give love. Continue this for a couple more rounds of breath. Feel yourself breathing in and out love. Feel yourself becoming love. Gently wiggling the fingers and the toes. On an inhale, reach arms overhead, stretching the arms long, stretching the legs long. And on an exhale, rolling over onto one side. And take a moment here, taking about 3 breaths. And using those same words as you breathe in, I am love. As you breathe out, I give love. And as you're ready, coming up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing hands in front of the heart. And appreciating a moment of gratitude for this present moment right here, right now. And for our ability to give love to ourselves and give love to others. And a practice of giving and receiving love. Let's take one more breath like that together as we inhale, I am love. We exhale, I give love. And we'll close our practice with one round of Om to seal our practice, breathing in through the nose. Thank you all so much for practicing this morning and for showing up and for breathing love out into the world. It is something we can all use right now and give to others. So thank you. And I hope you have a really beautiful rest of the day. And our homework is to go out there and just to like give a little bit of love to anyone we can out there, including ourselves. All right. Nice to see you all, and hope you can join again. There are classes that Balance Track is putting on Monday nights at 6 p.m. These classes at 10 a.m. This is more the gentle yoga flow. And then there's a 6 a.m. class for the early morning risers with Breezy on Wednesday mornings. And we're open to any feedback you have. You can write it in the chat bar, send us an email. And if anyone wants to unmute right now and say hi to each other, feel free.